Hello, it's summer barbecue season, and nothing could be more refreshing after a big juicy burger than a nice, fresh, luscious lemon meringue pie. Come on into Judy's kitchen and I'll show you how to make a pie that will leave your taste buds zinging.
Take a chance. I keep taking chances, don't know what'll happen next. J'étais une belle grosse fille, là j'suis ben trop mince. Sweet tart.
To prepare the lemons for the filling for the lemon meringue pie, first you need to wash the fresh lemons, which I've already done. Then you're going to need some of the peel, and the best way to get the peel is to use a microplaner. This is the microplaner, and all you need to do is to have a plate, and then you're going to run the lemon across the planer, and it'll give you a nice fine. The next thing we are going to do is we're going to get some fresh lemon juice from the lemons that I just zested. So we're going to roll it just a tiny bit to loosen up the pulp inside. Then we're going to cut it. You're going to cut it between the two ends of the lemon. We'll cut it right in half. Then we're going to poke the pulp with the knife very carefully. We'll go ahead and do that with both halves. Then the easiest way I found to get the most juice out of the lemon is to take just a regular dinner fork, poke the lemon, and then hold the lemon securely. Run the fork around the lemon. You're going to get some of the pulp in there, and that's perfectly fine. And just keep running it around, running the fork around, turning the lemon. And we'll take some of the pulp out. Yes, you're going to get some of the seeds, but we'll take the fork and go ahead and take that out, take the seeds out along with the extra chunks of pulp, because we don't want that in our filling. The filling is halfway made now, and you can see that it's thickened. And before we finish making the filling, what you need to do is put half of the filling into the egg yolks that I've beaten with the fork. And the reason that we don't dump the egg yolks just directly into the pot, we would cook them, because the filling is at 212 degrees now because it has been boiling. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue beating the egg yolks while that I put about half of the filling into the egg yolks, and I need to keep it moving, otherwise the egg yolks will cook, and that is not a good thing. What a beautiful natural yellow color we have. In this filling we're not going to use any of the food coloring because it's not necessary, and we don't want anything artificial in here. Now we're going to start adding the lemon juice a little bit at a time so that it is absorbed nicely.
You know, meringues can be a real mystery. I mean, they can be really hard for people to make. And actually, if you know a little bit about them, they're not that hard. First, you need eggs that are fresh. And you like to have the egg yolk sitting on top of the white. To me, that's very important. Then you put it in a blender or you use a hand mixer and you start whipping. At this point, I want it to stand after I finish. And I could make a good meringue this way, but in order for it to stand, there's several options I have. One is I can put granulated sugar in it. The other, I can put powdered sugar. I also can put cream of tartar. Cream of tartar, I think, is really important to put. And you don't have to, but it just makes it a lot easier. It stabilizes the chemistry of the air bubbles, and it really makes it work good.
Here we have our pie ready. We have the filling in the crust now. I've prepared the meringue according to the video that hopefully you've looked at, so you know how to prepare the meringue. As you can see in the bowl, then we have the stiff peaks on the meringue just as in the video. Now we're going to take our rubber scraper and we're going to lift the meringue gently out of the bowl and put it in mounds onto the filling of the pie. You don't have to be too gentle with it, but you don't want to just plop it down on there either. Now, what we want to do is we want to take the meringue, make sure that we seal it very, very, very good next to the crust. Otherwise, when we put it into the oven to bake, it's going to pull away. Here we are with our finished lemon meringue pie. We'll enjoy a piece of it after we get it chilled. We have to chill it now for at least 5 hours. Otherwise, the filling is going to run all over the plate. Then it doesn't plate itself very nicely at all. See you in a few hours to enjoy our pie together. We are with our luscious lemon meringue pie that's nicely chilled. We're ready to cut it and enjoy it now. I have our cutting knife and a cup of warm water, which will allow the knife to slide through the meringue without the meringue sticking to it, which is just a little tip of mine.